Hey there, Dani K, coming to you from Dani K Gym and Wellness. Today's tip, actually, she doesn't even know that it was because of her that I'm doing this tip, but Laura, I made a post on Facebook yesterday about, some random dude in the parking lot, drove up and, was giving me a compliment, about my physique, working out, whatever. So she was like, it's a shame. I can't remember exactly what she said, so Laura, forgive me if I misquote you. I'm not really quoting, but basically she was saying that it's a shame that we can't just randomly give people, compliments without feeling like we're going to be looked at like we're weird or, somebody's, like, what do you want from me kind of thing. But so why can't we? Like, that was my question back to her. It's like, or my statement question, we can, and why can't we, do that? People think that, well, wow, I really like that shirt that girl's got on, but if I give her a compliment on that, she might think I'm like weird or stalking her or, wanting to pick her up or something, you know what I mean? Like, but, there's so many negative things in this world, now, and not to get political or anything like that, but, you can't carry a certain flag, or, if you're this, you're being judged, and that is a sin, and this over here isn't a sin, but this is a sin. But you know what? That is really a sin according to the Bible, but you're using this according to the Bible to make it for your use, but you don't care about this part of the Bible because that goes against what you're actually doing. So if the Bible goes against what you're actually doing, then, you can't think that that's a sin. But since you're able to judge someone else, it's just so much bullshit. Now they're trying to take freaking the Dukes of Hazzard, off the damn TV. Seriously, come on. Let me step outside the box for a second and just say, whatever your views on, the rebel flag or Confederate flag, however you want to say it, whatever you want to say, whatever your views are, that flag, that specific flag, did not make that boy kill those people, okay? Plain and simple. If guns don't kill people, that flag didn't kill people, okay? So take responsibility, and it's time that we take responsibility instead of shoving it off onto something else. So, or an inanimate object, that's what's causing the problem. Now, you, the individual, is causing the problem, okay? Not you as in you guys, but the individual itself is causing the problem. Anyway, okay, let me jump back into what I was actually saying. Back to regular scheduled programming. But with all of that going on, and everybody's in this mindset of negativity, and, people are looking at other people and thinking, what are they doing wrong? I'm going to pick out something that they're doing wrong. I'm going to pick out something that they're doing wrong. And meantime, somebody's trying to pick out something that you're doing wrong. Why can't we just get along and just pick out something good and positive? If we're always focused on negative, that's what we're going to get. If we're focused on the negativity of a certain action or thing or world views or whatever, or someone else's views or someone else's opinion, if we're focused on all the negativity of that, that's what we're going to continue to have. So if we focus on some positivity and try and bring positivity into the world and into our lives, there's enough shit pulling us down. So why can't we go up to someone and say, a random stranger, and say, hey, your hair looks great, and move on? You know what I mean? Like, that person, that might be the only compliment that person gets. And maybe they just got their hair done and they're maybe thinking, I don't know about this hairstyle, but then, wow, a stranger said, wow, I like that hair, I like your hairstyle, or I like that shirt, or, whatever. Wow, do you work out? I mean, stupidest question I've ever heard is, do you work out? Well, no, actually, I take that back. One stupid question that I hear all the time is, do you work out? I get tired of hearing it, so a lot of times I'll be like, nah, this is natural. And they're like, wow, just because a female looking like this, you have got to put some work and time into it, you know what I mean? And then another stupid question that I get is, are those things real? And of course, my immediate thing is I'm going down to my boobs. Well, yeah, because they're barely there, you know what I mean? Whether you're talking about my arms, are they real? No. Okay, I blow them up every morning to make them look like that. Seriously, stupid questions. But anyway, I digress. You know, just give people compliments, open up a door. You know, I mean, you know, like a couple of days ago, I was actually, you know, feeling kind of down or whatever in this random place in my brain. And I was actually going to the recycling dumpster at the gym. And as I was walking, there was a girl holding this huge bag getting ready to go into the shipping station. Or not bag, box. And, you know, so I kind of chucked, even though I was in my brain of, I really didn't want to talk to anybody, didn't really want to, you know, blah, 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 down, you know, that kind of feeling. I trucked up there and opened up the door and I said, here, let me get that. And she's like, oh, thank you so much. Well, she probably could have got it. She would have put the damn box down. She would have pulled it. She would have picked the box up and walked in. She could have gotten it. My point is, maybe that was the only nice thing that someone did for her. And because I was able to pull myself out of that rut that I was in just to help someone else out, that made me feel kind of good. You know, I wasn't as deep in that rut as I was. I got up a little bit and I was like, you know what, that felt good. It feels good to do things for people, and it feels good to have things done for you, you know. You know, yesterday with my July 1st being, you know, the anniversary, 3rd year anniversary of my gym. You know, a lot of people were saying a lot of good things, you know, and you know, just really letting me know how appreciative they are for me opening the gym, for me helping them through the years, through, you know, helping them, you know, just in past other gyms, you know, people, you know, that may not even be a member here at the gym, they were, you know, congratulating me and telling me how I helped them when I was working at their gym that they were at, or when we were together at that gym, you know, specific gym or whatever. They were kind of bringing back some memories and stuff. So we were putting it out there, you know, and it was making me feel good. I have not felt as loved as I was yesterday in a very long time. And, you know, that feels good. People like that, you know, so why can't we, as a society, as individuals, as people, just do nice random things for people, you know, pay for people's coffee, say hi, smile. I mean, there was a homeless dude walking up the street, the sidewalk there as I was coming back from the dumpster yesterday, and he was pushing a cart. You know, and I just said, you know, hi, and I smiled, and he goes, hi, and he smiled. Now, I guarantee you, because he's homeless and everybody looks down on him, I guarantee you I was the first and only person that smiled at him. Maybe not said hi. I'm sure his other, you know, his buddies said, you know, hi. Maybe not. I don't know. But don't assume that people get compliments. Don't assume that people get smiles. Don't assume that people get hi. Don't assume that people get a wave. Don't assume that people get random nice things said to them or done for them, you know, or random doors open for them or whatever. And don't assume that you don't feel entitled that you deserve to have that wave or that hi or that door open. Thank that person, or smile back, or say hi, wave back. I don't know how many times I have, you know, people don't want to have eye contact with other people, even, you know, whether you're homeless or you know, middle class or the wealthy. I've walked by, you know, different types of people, and, you know, you can see that there's somebody there. It just takes one freaking second to look at their face and say hi, or smile, or nod, or something. Acknowledge their existence, man. You might be the only one that does acknowledge their existence. And sometimes people nod or smile to you so that you acknowledge their existence, because they might be feeling down. So they're wanting you to say hi. So don't ignore that person when they say, you know, hey. Say hey back. What the hell does that hurt? Nod at the person, wave or smile or whatever. But how many times you've been walking down the street or walking down the mall or whatever, and you see somebody and they look down immediately and they don't want to make eye contact with you? Society as a whole at this point in time sucks ass. And I'm so glad. I would love to have a child, not have one, adopt one, you know, but I wouldn't want to bring that kid up in this crap, because society as a whole, people are asses, you know, and we need to get out of that. We need to get out of our phones. Even if you're texting while you're walking, you can still feel the existence of another human being. And all you have to do is stop your freaking thumbs, look up, wave, nod, say hi, whatever, smile, and go back into doing what you were doing. It takes one split second to make someone else feel good, and that in turn makes you feel good. And like I said, sometimes we're feeling down and we just say hi to someone so that we get that high back, because that might be the only high that we get that day. I'm not talking H-I-G-H, I'm talking H-I, hi, hello, that kind of high. Don't think about drugs. Anyway, so, food for thought, Laura, why can't we? I mean, why can't we just say hi to someone, or say, hey, that's a pretty shirt, or hey, I like those jeans, or wow, that's a great looking car, or your makeup looks great. Yeah, I mean, they might look at you like, what the fuck? But you know what? They're gonna walk away thinking, wow, that was a great compliment. And who knows? That might spark them into saying, I'm going to say a compliment to someone else. If you hold that door for someone, and go out of your way to hold a door. I mean, not like you see somebody like a mile away and you run up there to get the freaking door. I'm not talking about that. But like for me, the other day, I could have just let her walk and open up that door on her own. But, it took 2 seconds for me to kind of jog about 10 feet, 15 feet, say, hey, let me get that, and grab the door. That could have made her day. Maybe I was the only person that did something nice for her all day. And what did it cost me? Nothing. So, spreading joy, happiness, that doesn't cost a damn thing, but maybe 1 second of your time. And it comes back. Stay in tune, stay informed, stay motivated. Smile at somebody today. Might be the only smile that they get.